Through divine love man transcends his worldly duties, but here you have to consider another thing. When a man is intoxicated with ecstatic love of God, then who is his father or mother or wife? His love of God is so intense that he becomes mad with it. Then he has no duty to perform. He is free from all debts. What is this divine intoxication? In this state a man forgets the world. He also forgets his own body, which is so dear to all. Chaitanya had this intoxication. He plunged into the ocean not knowing that it was the ocean. He dashed himself again and again on the ground. He was not aware of hunger, of thirst, or of sleep. He was not at all conscious of any such thing as his body. All at once Sri Ramakrishna exclaimed, "Ah, Chaitanya!" and stood up. Master. To the devotees, Chaitanya means undivided consciousness. Vaishnavacharan used to say that Gauranga was like a bubble in the ocean of undivided consciousness. To the elder Gopal, do you intend to go on a pilgrimage now? Gopal, yes, sir. I should like to wander about a little. Ram. To Gopal, he, meaning the master, says that one becomes a Kutachaka after being a Vahudaka. The sadhu that visits many holy places is called a Vahudaka. He whose craving for travel has been satiated and who sits down in one place is called a Kutachaka. He also tells us a parable. Once a bird sat on the mast of a ship. When the ship sailed through the mouth of the Ganges into the black waters of the ocean, the bird failed to notice the fact. When it finally became aware of the ocean, it left the mast and flew north in search of land. But it found no limit to the water and so returned. After resting a while it flew south. There too it found no limit to the water. Panting for breath the bird returned to the mast again. After resting a while, it flew east and then west, finding no limit to the water in any direction. At last it settled down on the mast of the ship. Master. To the elder Gopal and the other devotees, as long as a man feels that God is there, he is ignorant, but he attains knowledge when he feels that God is here. A man wanted a smoke. He went to a neighbor's house to light his charcoal. It was the dead of night and the household was asleep. After he had knocked a great deal, someone came down to open the door. At sight of the man he asked, "Hello, what's the matter?" The man replied, "Can't you guess? You know how fond I am of smoking. I have come here to light my charcoal." The neighbor said, "Ha, ha, you are a fine man indeed. You took the trouble to come and do all this knocking at the door. Why, you have a lighted lantern in your hand." Single quote. All laugh. What a man seeks is very near him. Still he wanders about from place to place. Ram. Sir, I now realize why a guru asks some of his disciples to visit the 4 principal holy places of the country. Once having wandered about, the disciple discovers that it is the same here as there. Then he returns to the guru. All this wandering is only to create faith in the guru's words. After this conversation had come to an end, Sri Ramakrishna extolled Ram's virtues. Master. To the devotees, how many fine qualities Ram possesses. How many devotees he serves and looks after. To Ram. Adhar told me that you showed him great kindness. Adhar, a beloved householder devotee of the Master, had recently arranged some religious music at his house. The Master and many devotees had been present, but Adhar had forgotten to invite Ram, who was a very proud man and had complained about it to his friends. So Adhar had gone to Ram's house to express his regret for the mistake. Ram. It wasn't really Adhar's mistake. I have come to know that Rakal is to blame. Rakal was given charge. Master. You mustn't find fault with Rakal. He's a mere child. Even now you can bring out his mother's milk by squeezing his throat. Ram. Sir, why should you speak that way? It was such an occasion. Master. Interrupting. Adhar simply didn't remember to invite you. He is absent-minded. The other day he went with me to Jadu Malik's house. As we took our leave, I said to him, "You haven't offered anything to the goddess in the chapel, sir," he said. "I didn't know one should." To Ram, "Suppose he didn't invite you to his house. Why such a fuss about going to a place where the name of the Lord was sung? One may go unasked to participate in religious music. One doesn't have to be invited." Quote,